Good afternoon, Lower School, and welcome to our virtual assembly. Growing together, reaching higher. To our amazing students, family and staff, everyone at Art Borden miss you very much. And although you're not in school right now, we are thinking about you all. Stay happy, stay safe. Team Bolton. Can you believe it? It's our 9th virtual assembly. Again, we take our time just to reflect, set out our goals for the coming week. A lot of notices this week. Reminder to keep accessing your work. I know a lot of teachers have been contacting you and encouraging you to do that. Keep contacting the school. There's still the work-related prizes, both for any work that you do and artwork, and there's Amazon vouchers available. The art challenge is still there. Send your work in to school and we'll have a look at that. You'll see later some wonderful pieces of art. The Year 10s have been in this week and we've met with one or two of them. There is still this Learn to Fly opportunity available, and I'll come on to that in a moment. The music departments are still running the virtual band. Log on to school website and you can see that link there. We've got a new competition that's worth £200 called the Visions of World After COVID, and I'll go through that in a moment. And also the soccer medley to get you interested, certainly if you're a musician. Apple crumble, this is one of my dad's favourites, and we used to put little bits of cinnamon on the top, and we also used to hide occasionally little bits of chocolate inside it. So yeah, fantastic pudding to try out. So here it is. What an amazing opportunity. I literally got an email just as I was finishing up this assembly, and I desperately wanted to put it in there. There's a chance for you to learn how to fly. Fantasy Wings are offering for 3 people to actually learn how to fly and get their private pilot's license. They're also offering another 50 students a chance to have a trial flying lesson. Now, all of this is funded, there's no cost to you. If you are interested though, you must get your parents to register at www.fantasywings.co.uk. I've put in a telephone number on this slide as well to help you out. If you really want to learn how to fly, this is an amazing opportunity. If you're interested in aviation, put your name forward. I had the chance to go up in a glider and it was superb. But this, to actually get your pilot's license, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity that's been offered. So do take it up. Do get on, do log on and put your names forward. Can't make a promise that you'll get it, but it's worth the try. So starting next week, we'll be doing our Art Bolton Sports Day Challenge. We're going to try and travel over 1,000 kilometres. This is the distance Matthew Bolton travelled for each business meeting with James Watt in Greenock in Scotland. So a heck of a long way. So watch this space for more information. So another amazing opportunity here. Visions of a world after COVID-19. You can put in photographic evidence, a video or vlog, and even write your entry. All of the information on what's required is seen below at the link in opendemocracy.net. So it opens more or less now and it will close in July. So you need to get your entry in, but follow this link and it will give you more information. If you want some help, by all means, if you've got something you want to put in, send it to school first and we can get Miss Andrews or a member of the school team to check it first before you put it in there. Good luck with this. £200 is not to be sniffed at. So already we can learn how to fly and we can earn £200. What wonderful opportunities for us. One of the positive things that's come out of lockdown has been all these wonderful opportunities. And here's another one for you. If you're really interested in art or animation or technology, this is a great one for you to do. It's the Summer of Animation. So if you log on at summerofanimation.com and link there, you can actually make your own animations this summer. It'd be fantastic to have a go at this. And if anybody does do this, please send a link to your animation. I'd love to see it. So the soccer medley music video could star you. What another fantastic opportunity. So if you are a musician, whether you can sing, whether you can dance, whether you're drumming, and I know we've got quite a lot of drummers, you can actually get on this video. And what they're asking you to do is get yourself onto Arc Music Resources and have a look at what's required. You can learn the parts and you can video them and send them in. The deadline for this is coming up fairly soon, so you do need to be quite quick. It's on Monday the 29th of June. If you'd like support, you can contact us at info@artbolton.org, and I'm sure the music department would love to catch up with you and even support you in making your video evidence for this. Good luck, have a go. Another great opportunity here. I wish I had this when I was younger. The schooltrip.co.uk has actually put a link in there for 28 shows that you can watch for free. I've spoken to English department, and actually what they're saying is you can look at, in particular, the Shakespeare Trust activity. There's quite a lot of stuff that you can do there. But if you want to improve your cultural experience, then there's no greater way than watching some fantastic plays. I've never known so much free activities in a summer holiday. This is just brilliant. Enjoy. So contacting school is still really important. You can email us at info@artbolton.org. Telephone number is 0121 773 8156. You can also go on our school website at any time and keep up to date with the news. If you have any worries, concerns, things that you're not so sure about, then keep using the SHARP system. Remember to put your name and year group. It will really help us to support you as best we can. So if you're really proud of any work that you've done, whether you've been doing artwork or your English or maths, it doesn't matter. You can take a picture of it and send it in to us at info@artbolton.org. Don't forget there's also an art competition as well, so if you're really a good artist, then you can send that work in. I really would love to see it and to pass it on to your teachers so that you get the chance to win £10 Amazon gift card. So this week I wanted to spend a bit of time just talking about the changes that are coming on the 4th of July. Before I do that, there's an important question to ask. How are you? No, really, how are you? The reason why I ask that is because now, the best part of 3 months, we've been dealing with a different way of life. Some of us have got gardens, some of us have been going to the park. However, some of us haven't. Some of us have been really in lockdown inside of the house, not really ventured out much at all. So the question is, how are you? How are you coping in this difficult time? I wonder if you thought back to the way things used to be. When you get up in the morning and not have to consider what you were doing, you just come into school and you'd be able to shake hands or give somebody a hug, come into school, get into your lessons and just get on with life. There are many lessons we're all learning from lockdown. Social distancing never used to be a thing. But as we go through this time and as things are changing, so the lockdown has changed too. And from the 4th of July, there's some really clear changes that I want to share with you and make sure you understand them as young people. So we can start to look at what is happening around us and react differently and begin to come back to some normal. I'm not sure we'll be able to come back to exactly the way things were before, but certainly there are moves to get us going and get the country back on its feet and get us all to engage once more in life. So from the 4th of July there are going to be some specific changes that will ease the lockdown conditions. The first thing is that you can meet in groups of up to 2 households. Now, your household is everybody that lives in your house, and it's called a support bubble. So for example, I've got myself and my 3 children. We are considered as a bubble, and therefore we can meet with somebody else's bubble, somebody else's household. Now that can be in public or in private, indoors or outdoors. You don't always have to meet with the same household. You can go to different households at different times. However, even inside someone's house, you still have to socially distance. So you can't be going and giving everybody hugs when you see them. As difficult as that might feel, and it certainly is for me. I haven't seen my brother for over 3.5 months, and the first time I see him this weekend, I'll probably want to go and give him a hug, and my nieces, but I just can't right now. When you're outside, you continue to meet in groups of up to 6 people from lots of different households, but you still must keep the social distancing. Other places are going to be opening up: libraries, community centres, places of worship, outdoor playgrounds, gyms, and all of these can be opened up. But there is a limit to the amount of people who can meet in one place. You can stay overnight away from your home within your own household or support bubble, or with members of another household. It is against the law to gather in groups larger than 30. So you must understand that although, for example, my church is opening up, we can't go in big groups into the church yet. So what shouldn't you do? You shouldn't gather indoors in groups of more than 2 households. You shouldn't gather outdoors in groups more than 6 people. You shouldn't interact socially with anyone outside the group you're attending a place with, even if you see people that you know. You mustn't have big parties, barbecues. You mustn't stay away from a home with members of more than one other household. So only the household you're visiting, not 5 or 6 people from different households coming to stay somewhere. You mustn't gather in more than 30 people, and that's against the law. You must continue to think about staying safe. This is really important. Keep cleaning, washing your hands. Keep sanitising. Keep social distancing. All of these things are here to keep us all safe. So, as you might know, Year 10s have already started to come into school. And we've had lots of one-to-one meetings with them. And they might be coming into school now for lessons in maths and science. So if you're not in Year 10, what does that mean for you? Well, we will be notifying you about school and how we're going to get on. But the Year 10s really did need that little bit of extra time, as they're in their GCSE years. And so we wanted to make sure we gave them the very best chance of being successful. So what can you do? You can, of course, log on to Seneca. Get onto the websites, use the codes and do the work. Now, if you are having problems at all logging on to anything in Seneca, then when you get your phone call from your form tutor or somebody in your year group, you should let them know you're having difficulties, because we have resources to help you. No one should be at home and not participating or engaging in work from school. It's really important that all of us keep motivated, keep going, and keep our skill sets up. We are about to go into a 6-week holiday at the end of July. And for 6 weeks there, you'll still be expected to just keep your hand in. That means keep your brain ticking over. It is so important that all of us maintain a good, healthy work ethic. I think back to when I was younger, and I used to find it ever so difficult when my mum and dad would say to me, have you done your homework? Have you done your revision? Have you done this? Have you done that? But actually, that really does show care. When people are asking you to check the work you're doing, they're actually demonstrating care. Allow yourself time to get things done. 1 or 2 of you may have even gone down the different path, and you might have changed your daily routine completely. Getting up really late, staying up really late. The important thing is that you're still giving time to do work. Think about all the things you want to do. How much time are you giving to do your schoolwork? Because let's face it, the rest of your life does depend upon the efforts that you put in right now. If you want the career of your choice, if you want to go to college and university, if you want to get those wonderful apprenticeships, if you want to support your community, be a fantastic role model, it starts now. It doesn't start in year 10 and 11, it starts now in lower school. So I'm going to really challenge you to every day when you wake up, think to yourself that you're going to do something today that will make you feel proud. There was a song years ago, what have you done today to make yourself feel proud? And that's exactly what I want you to think of this coming week. Every morning when you get up, do something that makes you feel proud. Whether it be a piece of schoolwork, piece of artwork, whether it be some role modelling, but really get up and get on. It is so important that you continue to stay safe. We miss you and we can't wait for you to come back to school. So we want you to stay safe, follow the government guidelines, and you can see that at the anygovernment.uk websites. Read it carefully for yourself. Don't just rely on others telling you what the rules and guidelines are. Read it yourself. Try and understand the way we've been told to live at the moment. Look after yourselves. Have a great week. And I hope that we'll all be back together soon. Once again, top online workers in maths, English, science, humanities, quite a number of names coming up there. Well done. If your name's on here, you've done a fantastic job. Keep going. So there were lots of different pieces of work that came in this week. We had a story by Hifsa, and I've just copied the first paragraph because I really love the way that she describes it. We've had Horizon there by Safa, but for me the piece of artwork that really needed some reward is these two pieces by Amama Ashraf in year 9. In particular, the detail in the bird is superb. So I'll be contacting you really soon to give you your Amazon gift card. Well done to all of you. So once again, lots of pieces of art were sent in over the last week. I also had a short story, the 24/7 challenge that was sent out last week. But I think Mersel's work here on surrealism and his version of Dali was just excellent. So Mersel, well done to you, and we'll be sending you a £10 Amazon gift card. Well done, keep up the hard work.